Whistling in admiration all the time in this part of the country, if you're a lover of leafy lanes and sparkling meadows and hedgerows filled with birdsong. But you should whistle quietly, for you never know whose peace should be disturbing. A man having a quiet read, for example, or doing a spot of fishing perhaps, or having a contemplative clip at the aforementioned hedgerows, or somebody looking for a raincoat before venturing out, and something to put on his head, if he had one. These cheerful chaps are the brainchild, or should I say brain men, of young Gordon Morrow, and it all started with him trying to find a present for Mother's Day.
My mother would be fond of a bit of the gardening.
Yes.
So I decided coming up to Mother's Day that I would make her it.
Present for your mammy and Mammy's
Present
Day.
for my mother.
Very good. And that's how it started out.
That's how it started out.
And you did the gardener?
I did the gardening, as I say, she likes the gardening, so I done them holding the garden fork.
Excellent, right.
That's how it started out just now.
So it wasn't, but it was a one-off originally when you started doing that.
It was a one-off. But then people would stop and they'd ask my mother to sell it and whatnot, and obviously she wouldn't sell it for it was a present. But,
yes, sure.
She then sort of decided that I would build a few and see how they sold.
Yeah.
And that's basically how I ended up.
I know you can't hardly keep up with demand. That's the situation.
Something like that. Yes.
So it started off as a present for your mother, has now turned into a wee mini, practically a mini industry.
It has.
Yes. And your design you've basically got the same design, but you managed to get slightly different expressions in the faces a wee bit, didn't you? He's not exactly frowning, but he's not.
No, he's not. Maybe deep in thought.
Yeah, deep in thought. The man here, naturally, he's fishing. He's looking very relaxed.
He's enjoyed himself.
And the fella reading is deep in thought as well. And the gardener looks up. We'll just look across gardener read it. But you must have had fun doing the original anyway. I mean, just decide what are you going to use for the hand, what are you going to use for the eyes, and so on.
That's it. There's a great sense of satisfaction out of building them for. To actually be able to stand and look at them and they look like something when you are finished.
I suppose you could afterwards, once you've done this stage, you could say paint them or even dress them, or
you can do whatever you want.
But I think the attractiveness is everybody's going to look at these and think of the Tin Man out of The Wizard of Oz.
I've heard that commented a couple of times.
That's the original inspiration for
these
things,
That's it. Nice.
Well, I think they're absolutely brilliant, and I'm sure they'll be spread throughout the world in years to come. No doubt about it.
It would be nice.